I took the pop out on the weekend. Went out to check out an old pub that I'd been to a while, Many Peaks Hotel.
Mm.
Beautiful old pub.
Yeah, we spoke about it.
100-year-old pub. So
a lot of history to it.
Yeah.
A lot of history.
I love a bit of history.
Mm.
Anyway, I got to thinking I was just having one of those days with me pop where we're just talking about nothing really, and I was trying to pry some old war stories out of the old fella. And anyway, we're sitting there at the pub and we're having a beer and talking about a couple king parrots flew in. We're watching them pick on a bit of seed and that, and I'm looking up as they flew through to like the little bird feeder, and then I'm looking at the roof and I noticed, and I started looking at the welds in the beams, and then how it was structurally put together, and then all the tables and then how the rails were made and that. And I was saying to Pop, I was like, do you see how them rafters and that are bolted up, and a bit of sea purling and some flattened angle? He's like, I was looking at that before. I was like, isn't it funny how a male's brain works? Like you could be at, like, that was just a nice time at an old pub. We were just having a beer and shooting the shit. And I'm looking at the structural integrity of the lean-to, you know what I mean? Like you could be on holidays and you're looking at the welding on the railing, or you're looking at how something's bolted together, and just a man's brain is, oh yeah, that's how that's put together, where a girl's brain probably would have been like, oh, look at the pretty birds, or oh, I love the layout on that table, or how, you know what I mean?
Whatever, the sort of thing that catches the eye.
It's just the difference between what a bloke sees to what a Sheila sees.
If it's like sort of the interest, like catching the eye, or if it's the way that the brain sort of works.
It's got to be how the brain works.
Because if you think about like how the brain works, if like talking about that, if you see them, we all got them friends that get pissed as, and when they go to bed, they either piss the bed, they piss in the cupboard, in the corner or something. Do women's brains work like that too? Is there women that when they get pissed,
they go and have a piss in the cupboard?
Or on
I'd love to hear about that.
You know that sort of sleepwalking concept or whatnot, like
on the clean laundry or something.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, there's a few local fellas here. I know of one of them. Does he still wear a nappy to bed?
I think so.
Does he?
I know exactly who you're talking about.
I don't want to say who.
Yeah, I think
because he'll kill me.
There's a few people like that. I actually had a mate there that I banned from ever staying in my hotel or any bed, because especially if he's been on the piss, because every single time you wake up in the morning, he's got the sheets stripped and everything. And what's going on here? I pissed the bed. Yeah, you're banned.
Oh, yeah, I had a couple mates in Bundy there, and they'd wear like them adult nappies. And they're like, nah, it's all good, man. You can drink whatever you want and go to bed. I'm like, you know that I'm an adult, so I can drink whatever I want, but then still get up and use my bowels like a human being.
Yeah, see, I'm the same. I always got to function.
Yeah.
I've never been in that sort of position.
I've never pissed the bed since I'm imagining when I did need nappies back in the day.
Yeah. But I think every man needs obviously a woman in their life in some form or another. Just I think that their brain does work a little bit smarter, and they do tell us right from wrong and tell us to stop being fucking idiots.
Well, I know a tiny bit of science about that.
Mm.
Again, once I want to know something, I just dig it up. It's a bit of a problem that I have. So the female brain, like between your left and your right brains or whatever you call them, there's twice as, for every one strand of brain that a bloke has between the left and the right lobes or whatever it's called.
Right.
Women have twice as many. So
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely been told to rethink my choices and some of the things I've been doing. But
I think we're all guilty of that.
Well, I think we grow up with it, with our mothers telling us.
Yeah.
More right from wrong.
Pick up your clothes, put them in the laundry basket.
Yeah. I reckon the majority of male brains are more hands-on and more...
Yeah, well, I think our brains we're hunters. We're out there to whack something with a stick, and the women are gathering and planning it.
Yeah, well, just like I think you just nailed that. Like our brains are more in our hands. Like we don't really think with our brains.
Mm,
We more
Yeah.
just do so with our hands first, and then and then think after.